is good, Producer Life family, and welcome back to the channel. I'm your man, Big Boy Tracks. First and foremost, I want to thank everybody that's been supporting buying the Born in the 90s 2 sound pack. You guys have been showing crazy love, and I truly do appreciate that. But for today's beat making video, I'm kind of on the fence about what I want to do. The initial thought was just to do like a traditional R&B video, but then I thought it'd be kind of dope to do like an R&B sample for Drake. But in a way, it would still be me making a R&B beat, doing it like in a sample format. I'll see how this goes. I think I'm gonna just kind of start out just doing like a traditional R&B beat. But then if it so happens, I feel like it's not going the way I want to, then maybe I'll kind of do the switch. But anyway, man, let's just start cooking up and just kind of see how everything goes and plays out. So as you guys can tell, we just laid down some percussion, some bongos and a tambourine, just to kind of start this track off. I'm not exactly sure what else I want to add for the drums. So we're gonna say the drums probably for last and just kind of have the percussion as our bass foundation. So if you take a look at the screen right here, guys, I got the Korg Triton pulled up, and also I got the MPC X, just in case whenever I decide to add the drums in. I want to kind of add like this angelic type of vibe to this track. So the first instrument I always think of when I think of anything angelic is the harp. So we got the concert harp right here in the extreme, and we're gonna play something along the lines of this, and I'm gonna be utilizing my sustain pedal. Okay guys, so we sticking with that Triton Korg Extreme sound, and I found this bass in here. It's called the hip hop sub. It kind of has that underwater effect but it's a sub bass. I know where I want to go with the track, but I feel like this bass lead is definitely going to kind of give me a clear sense of the direction that I want to go. So this is what I'm going to play. Hopefully you guys can hear it. The bass is kind of low. I'm not sure exactly why, but I'm going to play something like this. Kind of having that as a guide for me is definitely going to help me, you know, to build on top of that with other instruments. So let's lay that down. All right guys, so let's add us a nice pad in here. But this pad in particular is called a pad EP. So it's like a pad stacked with an EP, electric piano. And this one is in the Korg Triton Extreme also. So we're gonna go ahead and just kind of stack this on top of what we already have. And then we still gonna add in probably like some type of an acoustic piano or maybe even an FM piano. But let's go and lay this down. So if you guys are wondering, if you look at my notes, let me bring that back up. You don't see anything else right here because I'm using a sustain pedal. So when you actually see it, it doesn't look like anything's going on. But the automation, you can kind of see the automation right here, this little black little squiggly line. If you zoom in, that's the automation. It's probably another way to show it to you guys, but again, I'm kind of a rookie when it comes to logic. This next instrument is called the Angel guitar. What I like about it is the aftertouch on it. The harder you hit the keys, you kind of get a whole different sound to it. So as you see right here in the Triton Extreme, you hit it soft, that's what you get. You hit it harder, which I thought was pretty dope. So let's go ahead and lay this down, guys. All right, guys, so let's make this track sound even much more fuller. And by that, we're gonna go ahead and stack this with a nice bright piano and the chord track and the stream. And this one is actually called the Piano Man. Pretty bright sounding. We're gonna go ahead and just kind of do that same layer. But this time we're gonna actually play some bass notes down here too, so. So let's lay that down. Yo, I knew something sounded wrong. I kept saying like something is off, something is off, and it was that bass note. I was supposed to went up, instead I went down, so. Yeah, I don't know what's going on in my mind. All right, guys, so next we're about to add in this pretty dope sounding bell, which I found in Omnisphere, called the Anna Plug Bell. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold the sustain pedal in, and then I'm gonna simply play this. See how soft it sounds when you hold that sustain pedal in? Like, that sounds so smooth to me, so we're gonna go ahead and just play that. All right, guys, so for the final bit, as far as our melody, I want to go ahead and add in a vocal. Now, these vocals are actually coming out of my new Trap Soul R&B kit, which I'm dropping soon. The vocals haven't been polished quite just yet, but I want to go ahead and just use it for the sake of this video. What I did was I pitched it up 8 semitones. Yeah, that's right, 8 semitones. So that's what we're about to go ahead and throw up in here. But before we can do that, we're going to have to stretch it out some more, just so I can record the, not the entire vocal, but the majority of it. All right, so that's all I really wanted to do. I wanted to stretch it out. I'm gonna end up like chopping it up. I'm gonna chop it up to where it kind of fits within everything. So that's why I wanted to do that. All right, guys, so you know what time it is. We're about to go ahead and get all the drums tracked out and get this track arranged. What I'm gonna do for this sample is I'm gonna actually pitch it down some. I'm gonna do that for solely one reason, because I had to pitch up the vocals to match the same key as my track. So I'm gonna go ahead and pitch it down some so you guys can kind of hear the vocals in their original format, as I guess how they were intended to be. So enough talking, guys, let's hop back into it so you can check out what this finished beat is gonna sound like. Let's go. guys, so that wraps up today's beat making video. Not gonna lie, this finished beat came out super fire, but you guys let me know what you think down in the comments below. If you enjoyed today's beat making video, go ahead, give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and do all that good stuff. And if you guys have not subscribed, please make sure you do. I want to thank everybody out there for watching and kicking it with your man, Big Boy Tracks, right here at Producer's Life. And I'll see y'all next time. Peace.